Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Code Namaste Extra. Today, I welcome to you to our presentation on the topic online education. In an era defined by digital innovations and connectivity, we have undergone remarkable evolutions with online education. So today, in this video, we will all explore the evolutions, the benefits, and the transformative power of the online education. So without wasting our time, let us start our video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. And if you are new to my channel, subscribe code Namaste Extra. So first of all, what is online education? Online education is the process of delivering educational content and instruction via the internet. Okay, imagine that you have a super cool device like a smartphone. Okay, a smartphone or a computer. Now, what do you do with that smartphone? We play with the game, we do listen music, but what can we do other things also? Okay, now instead of just using that to chat with friends or to play games, let us learn new things like maths, science, and even how to draw cartoons and valuable tutorials. So it's like online education is this thing. It is like having a special school on your device in which you can watch videos, read lessons, and do activities all through the internet. It's like a virtual classroom right at your fingertips. Means at your fingertips, which means that we can do anything instantly. Okay, so one of the best thing about online education is that you can learn from anywhere. Suppose if I'm sitting in India and another teacher is sitting in a different city, he can teach me directly through online education. Or we can or suppose if I will education I want to attend my class, I can learn through online education. So online education gives a lot of flexibility. Flexibility means like it do a kind of multitasking. We can write our notes and we can listen to the teacher. We can reply that video. You can learn at your own pace and your own schedule. Our own schedule is made through online education and our own pace, which means that whenever we like to ask a doubt, whenever we like to watch the particular video or to stop it at any time, we can do through the online education. So it's like a morning person, you can study in the morning. If you like to learn in the evening, that's okay too. But online education is often more affordable than going to regular schools. You don't have to worry about buying textbooks or by commuting to class every day. Like some children get late to classes and some don't can buy afford books. So because it's online, it's easier for people to learn. We can get ebooks. There are a lot of alternative the free source. Okay, so in the end, I would like to say that online education like having your own personal school that fits right into your pocket. It's fun and convenient way to learn new things and explore your interest, all from the comfort of your home. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. Okay, so now imagine a way back in the 1960s where smartphones and internet were not even a thing. The people don't know anything about smartphones. So the people all started to figure out how to teach and learn from a distance. They started experimenting and sending lessons through the mail and broadcasting educational programs on the radio. So it was like getting your homework in the mail and turning it into a special radio show to learn into new things. In the earlier times, the TVs and the computers are not common. They had something called radio. So people used to learn and people used to get news about everything around the world through the help of a radio. Now let's just move a timeline to the 1980s and the 1990s, where the computers were becoming more common in the homes and the school. This opened a whole new world for that was like more common in homes and schools. So the first online course was launched during this time, which allowed children to learn things through the help of their computers. Then in the early 2000s, something big happened. The internet came into existence and people started to learn things from there. any like, from any place, from vacation to their house to their village, etc. So can we say that internet was a game changer? Yeah, that was a huge game changer in the life. But can internet be used for only to access informations? No, right? So LMS also came to the scene. So what are LMS? So LMS stands for Learning Management System. They are like a digital hub where teachers can organize their courses, they share resources, and even can grade their assignments. And that too all online, nothing offline. So it made online education way more organized and efficient. So they can keep their files, the cloud devices, they can download it anytime, and that was such an efficient system. Now, suppose a teacher just juggling their papers, filing it to keep it safely, and textbooks, but on an internet, everything was in just one place, just a click away. Okay, so from these early experiments with mails and radio to today's sophisticated online courses and learning platforms, all education had come a long way. It's all about using technology to make learning easier and accessible. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, so there are different type of online education. So first is synchronous learning, real-time learning experience where students can engage simultaneously such as live lectures, interactive discussions, and virtual classroom. So just like something like a real-time learning experience where students and instructor and the teachers which can engage, they can just meet simultaneously, do live lectures and interactive discussion. Whereas asynchronous learning is the self-paced learning that allows students to access course materials, lectures, and assignments at their convenience without any need for real-time interactions. So actually, this type of lectures are pre-recorded. The earlier one, it was a live lecture. So live lecture, which means that they can ask their doubts easily, and many more things can be done. But in asynchronous, it's pre. Yeah, so a children can do its class online even, and a children can even do its class through the offline by going to that particular institute. So let's move to the next slide again. Okay, just wait. Yeah, that's fine. Advantages of online education. So why do we prefer online education of an overall offline education? So let's just learn 2 points. There are many more points. So I just picked 2 points for you that would be easy. Flexibility in scheduling. Okay, so online education offers flexibility in scheduling our assignments and pace and convenience. Imagine it's like having a magic book. Like you have a magic book that lets you learn whatever you want. So with online education, you can access all your school stuffs like lessons, videos, and assignments anytime. Now, you're a morning person or a light owl. Morning person means that you like to wake up early, and light owl which means that you like to sleep early. So you can study where suits you best. It's like having your own personal school and never closes. It can work anytime. Where accessibility for diverse learners. Think of online education as a special door that opens up everyone. No matter you live in a big city, whether you live in a small city, even if you have a disability, it makes you hard, particularly me, hard to go around. So, like a magic portal, it lights up your comfort of our whole home only. It's very good. Now everything has an advantage and a disadvantage. So two disadvantage of online education are digital divide and access to technology. Okay, so first digital divide and access to technology is that suppose online education is a big race where some people really have really fast cars and others have to walk. So it doesn't fill that gap between those children that has access to cool gadgets like computer and the internet and those who don't. If you don't have a computer or good internet, it's like being left behind in the race. It's unfair because some people may have all the tools to learn while others don't have the tool. So we have to fill this gap in order to make our country digital. Lack of face-to-face interactions. Okay, so imagine you have a birthday party, but instead of seeing them in person, all your friends in person, like face to face, you only get to talk through a screen. So it's that type of online education is that we can't meet our classmates in person. It can be hard to feel connected when you are looking at at the screen all day. Sometimes you have to do real conversations, see people expressions and body language. Okay, so now move to the next slide. LMS. Okay, so tools and technology. LMS, learning management system. So suppose your school is a big library, but instead of books, it is filled with your lessons, assignments, and grades. So it is learning management system. LMS is a librarian which helps you to find everything you need in the library. It's a special website or app where teacher puts all your class stuffs like videos, quizzes, and homework. So instead of running around, you if you can find all the things in your own place, that would be a lot better, right? Popular LMS options are like different kinds of libraries. Just like you might have a favorite library with all your favorite books, there are different LMS platforms that teacher can use such as Moodle, Canvas, Blackboard, Google Classrooms. There are different kind of LMS options. They all do pretty much the same thing, but some they have different features. Some might be easy, some might be hard. So everything has a different feature. Everyone is unique. Every software is unique precisely. What I was saying, I don't know. Video conferencing network. Okay, so imagine that you are in a big video game where you will talk to your friends and play games together. But instead of playing games, you are in class. Such a boring thing. Video conferencing platforms are like a special world where your classmates can meet up online to have lessons, discussions, and even group projects. So suppose you can play different kind of game, you can play online. So there are video conferencing programs like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, and WebEx. So they all let you see and talk to your teacher and classmates just like you all in the same room together. Now let's move to our eighth slide. This topic for this slide is best practices for online teaching. So first practice is clear communication and expressions. Suppose you are at a venture with your friends, but instead of rolling off, you plan to sit down and make a plan first. I will do camping at this time. I will eat at this time. Clear communication and expectations in online learning are like having a map for your adventure. Your teacher will tell you exactly what you need to do, when it's due, and how you all will be graded. It's like having a roadmap that allows you, that shows you where you are going and how to get there. Your teacher will also check with you regularly to make sure that you're on the right track and answer your questions. Now, what's engaging and interactive content display delivery? So, suppose you're going to explore on a magical world which is full of surprise and wonders. So, engaging interactive content delivery is like having a magical guide who shows you all the coolest stuff and keep you entertained all the way. Instead of just reading boring textbook, such a boring history. And your teacher will use all sorts of fun things like videos, games, and cool projects to help you learn. So in the last, it's like going on an exciting quest where you get to be the hero and have fun while you learn. Okay, so the ninth slide is case study, sub case study. Example of a virtual lab simulation. Description: a university applies virtual lab simulations for science courses, allowing students to conduct experiments, explore scientific concepts in a virtual environment. So imagine that you're in a super cool science lab, right to your computer. Instead of mixing chemicals in real test tubes, you can do virtual experiments, explore scientific ideas in a digital world. Outcome: this makes it easier for the students who can learn from far away to experience lab steps. They get to understand tricky science stuffs better, and it helps to remember it for a longer time. Example 2 is a flipped classroom model. Okay, so description is that a high school adopts the flipped classroom model where students can watch instructional videos and complete readings at home, reserving class time for collaborative activities, discuss and problem solving. Picture this. Instead of just wait, please. Like my laptop is lagging a bit today. Instead of sitting in a class and listening to your teachers talk, you get to watch full videos and read interesting stuff at home. Then when you go to class, you do cool activities and work together with your friends to solve problems. So this makes school more fun, right? You get to think more and work together with your friends and figure things out. Plus, you also get to spend more time with your teachers and ask questions when you're not sure about something. It's like having your own personal learning adventure every day. Now, the next the next slide is about the future trends. So now artificial intelligence is rising, right? So artificial intelligence is like imagining a super smart robot, right? Who helps you to learn online. Artificial intelligence is like having that robot buddy. This uses fancy computer stuffs to understand what you are learning and how you are doing. For example, suppose if you are stuck on a math problem, so an AI chatbot will help you to figure it out by giving you few filters. And if you are struggling with a certain subject, AI can again help you how you are doing and suggest way to help you learn better. Personalized learning experience. Suppose think of a online learning like having a magical book that just changes just for you. With personalized learning, the book, the film, and the online course can change based on what you are good at, what you need to help with. So I mean to say that so if you are really good at science but not so great at history, the course can focus more on history to catch you up. It's like having a teacher who know exactly what you like exactly how you learn best and gives you exactly what you need to succeed. Okay, so the next slide is about tips for success. So first is setting realistic goals and exceptions. Think of an online learning like going to a big adventures. Before you start, it's important to have a plan, right? I already told you while going to camping. Setting realistic goals and expectations is like mapping out your journey. You need to think about it, what you want to achieve, and how much time you have to do it. It's like having, I want to learn one new thing each day instead of trying to learn everything all at once. By setting achievable goals and managing your time wisely, you can make your online learning journey smoother and more enjoyable. Continuous professional development for educators. Imagine your teacher is a superhero who always learning new things, superpowers to help learn better. Continuous professional development is going to a superhero student school for teachers. Just like superheroes need to learn, keep training to stay strong and powerful, teachers need to keep learning new things to be the best they can be. So they go to workshops, webinars, online courses to learn new teaching techniques, cool technology, and many other stuffs that makes learning more fun to you. Okay, now, the next slide and our last slide is about conclusion. So, I would like to say that all education is all about learning using the internet where students can access courses, lectures, and resources remotely. So, this was our presentation about all education. Until I will meet you next time in another video. Till then, take care and bye bye.